What's up, guys? Welcome back. Today we're going to be watching 12 animal encounters that will freak you out. So without further ado, let's get into it now.
These 12 freaky animal encounters could very well be the reason you never leave your house again. Number 12. This terrifying video begins with popular YouTuber YBS Youngbloods recording his paddleboarding
I was about to say YBN Youngboy.
Later on, though, he comes across a very unexpected visitor.
Look how close this big fella is. Look at him. Oh, I mean,
that a
I
bull
could
shark?
touch that if I wanted to, but I don't want to. I just want to chill with him.
Moments later, the situation escalates as the camera shows the shark engaging in its predatory behavior towards a nearby turtle.
Oh no! Oh!
Uh-oh.
Oh, the shark! Oh, this is intense.
After failing to catch its prey, the hungry predator becomes aggressive, leading it to switch its attention towards the man filming it.
Oh, I'm between the tiger and the turtle. Uh-oh. Oh! What?
Oh, hell no.
Oh my god! Oh, look at the teeth marks! Look at the teeth marks! Look at this!
Luckily, the shark does not harm him, enabling him to get back to shore safely. Number 11.
I won't be going into the
Filmed
water
in
anytime soon
Yellowstone
after that.
National Park. This video begins by showing a pair of bison suddenly charging towards some onlookers just a few feet away.
Hey!
God, of course. I was that one
Shocked
person to
and
fall.
Horrified by this terrifying event, the crowd tries their best.
where people
to
just
give
don't-
helpful
they just
instructions
don't
to the
learn.
poor girl on the ground.
It's like you shouldn't be getting that close up to some big ass animals like that.
Thankfully, after a while, both giants decide to leave the woman alone, allowing her to leave unharmed. Number 10. This horrifying animal encounter begins with Victoria Vodar, a vlogger, recapping her recent experience during a trip to Africa. After this, she talks about one encounter with an aggressive giant black rhino, which almost ended her life. The terrifying close call begins with Victoria and a tour guide finding two black rhinos grazing in the grass.
Then, when you least expect it, you suddenly realize that the world can shift in an instant.
At first, everything seems to be going well as they get pictures and close-ups, but then things quickly go south after one rhino does this.
Oh, better move.
In the panic,
See, I might be a fat son of a bitch, but I'll be up that tree in 2.1 seconds.
The firearm out of the tour guide's hands, making things worse. Fortunately, after the first charge, the animal decides to run away, leaving no one harmed. Number 9. Captured in Alaska, this short clip begins with a tourist recording a huge grizzly bear approaching them during one of their expeditions. Moments later, the bear gets close enough for the group to see its large body and sharp claws, which scares them even more.
Hey, bear. Here, come with me. Oh. You get behind me. Hey, bear. Hey.
Despite the
Up in a
already
tree?
terrifying situation that the group is in, it suddenly becomes more frightening after the predator does this.
Get on out here. Fine.
Saying, shut your ass up, boy. Don't tell me.
Thankfully, the bear
It's
does
some
not
my
come
territory.
closer to the group and leaves.
Hey, come on
after
over
a
here.
while.
I got something to tell you.
Number 8. If
me talk to you.
think
Let me talk to you a little
being
bit.
Inside a car protects you from lions. This clip will make you think again. In the beginning, it all starts off with a male lion curiously investigating a car full of terrified people.
What you did? What? Oh. You're trying to get these horrible people in there.
Kevin Richardson, the well-known lion whisperer, then comes to the rescue as he attempts to call the male lion away from the car. Despite his numerous efforts to call the predator away, it does not listen and instead becomes more curious, leading to this. After this, he is left with no choice but to tell the driver to drive away, as the lion seems unable to lose interest. As the car drives away,
He just
more
wants to
lions
play.
get intrigued and start to chase it, which makes the situation even more dangerous.
Just keep going.
Fortunately, the predators decide to leave the car alone after it drives further away. Number 7.
feel very confident.
At the start of this
don't care if you're a
fear-inducing
lion
shark
whisperer, dog
encounter,
whisperer,
a
whatever.
fisherman can be seen
Hey, you
recording
catch him in a
tiger
bad
shark
mood,
swimming
they
around
gonna
him.
lay into you.
Moments later, the situation becomes much worse after the predator decides to approach him, which leads to these terrifying events. Despite already being poked by the fisherman's spear, the shark still circles around him, even approaching him again, despite the first warning. After being poked again, the predator seems to have learned its lesson, yet much to the man's surprise, it approaches him again. Unfortunately, the clip cuts early, and what happens next remains unknown. Number 6.
Oh no,
This
he's dead.
frightening clip starts off with a man recording a huge elephant investigating a group of tourists trying to pass by on the dirt road. The group try their best to sit still and remain calm to avoid angering or surprising the large animal walking around them.
God.
The encounter remains controlled so far, but the tourists remain calm in order to avoid escalating the situation further.
Yeah.
Woefully, what happens next is unknown, since the clip ends prematurely. Number 5. National
just
parks
takes
are
one
popular
swipe.
destinations
One
for
swipe and you
tourists,
gone.
but they are also home to some of the most dangerous predators. In the beginning of the clip, a large grizzly bear can be seen walking in circles in the road as multiple park rangers attempt to drive it away. The grizzly eventually makes its way back into the bushes, yet it does not walk away completely and instead stays near the road. Remaining a threat, the park rangers fire warning shots at the animal, hoping that the sound will scare it further into the trees. Failing to scare the predator by using loud sounds, the park rangers ultimately decide to take drastic measures, leading to this happening.
What do they shoot it for?
The bear gets hit by hazing shots, which leads it to run further into the
Hazing
trees,
shots.
making the rangers' method successful.
Never heard of a
Thankfully,
hazing
they are
shot.
able to drive the bear away, leaving no one harmed. Number 4. If you ever planned on going cage diving, this clip will make you think
More
again.
sharks.
This intense encounter starts with 2 women recording their shark cage diving
Guess people
trip
just
in
love
Moselle
diving
Bay,
with
South
danger.
Africa. During the dive, a great white can be seen biting their cage aggressively, which scares them tremendously, as only the bars separate them from its jaws.
That one's already bent open.
Despite the women's terror, the cage operator continues to bait and entice the predator, waving a chunk of fish meat near the cage. Fortunately, the cage protected the women throughout the entire encounter. Number 3. Filmed in Oregon, This nerve-wracking video starts with a man face
Bobcat?
to face with a curious and cautious mountain lion. At first, both the predator and the man remain as still as possible in order to avoid escalating the situation further. After a while, though, the animal starts to move. As
That's
the
the reason
man
why,
talks about whether
even though
to
you got
shoot the
nature and it's
predator
their
or not.
domain, you gotta have something to defend yourself. I mean, I'm sorry, it's either my life or its life.
Should I shoot you?
I mean, I ain't gonna be going around poking in
Fortunately
any of
for
his
both
business,
them,
but
mountain lion
if
decides
it don't
to
want to
back
stand
away
by
slowly.
and leave me alone,
Number
then
two,
well, you come at
this
me.
unusual
I'ma
video
have to
starts
defend
with
myself.
a man recording a saltwater crocodile
That's just the bottom line.
rapidly swimming towards him. Realizing that the predator wasn't going to stop, he prepares for the worst as something terrifying happens.
It's like Godzilla.
His
Dang.
boat collides with the crocodile,
this, Lake Placid?
scaring him and making him lose
Good
balance.
movie, good movie.
But luckily,
R.I.P.
he does
Betty
not
White.
fall out of the boat. Number 1. Recorded in Russia, this animal encounter shows a tourist trying to get closer to a young brown bear they had just encountered. Thinking that it wasn't that dangerous, the tourist stupidly turns his back, which gives the bear the opportunity to do this.
You better run. Oh.
Thankfully, the predator does not reach him in time, and they drive away quickly. Thanks for watching until the end. Check.
Alright, guys. Well, pretty scary. I don't understand how people, they just put themselves in certain situations. I mean, you kind of get, if something happens to you, then, well, I don't know. Who you to blame? Who you to blame? Because you know what's going to happen. You're going to get hurt. They're going to try to go after it. Kill it. Put it down. For what? So, well, if you liked the video, please stick around for the next one. So, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you tomorrow.